Hey you guys, back again with another video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all doing well. Welcome to my new and returning subscribers. Y'all probably saying, what is this in front of me? Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you haven't subscribe. Y'all probably saying, what is this in front of me? This is my broth that's left from the chicken and the onions and the Brussels sprout soup that I made. So this is what's left. So that's how I make my homemade broth or stock, whatever y'all want to call it. So I had all the chicken in here. Of course, I put it into this little what was left. So this is what I do. Oh, I don't want to wait. Let me pour this into this mason jar first. Let me pour this in there. This is how I reserve my chicken broth. So this is what I do. I put the strainer on here like this. The reason why it's like this is I did it already. Put that out the way. So look at that. Oh my goodness, sliding all over the place. Look at this. Look at this. This is bad. Okay, not what's in the jar. That's not what's bad. I'm talking about how I put something on this counter and the slides. But anywho, so this is what I use. I use this to strain the what was in the pot. So I poured everything into this on the strainer like this, and then all the juice goes down to all the broth goes down to the bottom, leaving everything else that was in the pot, and then. Yeah. So it was all this was sitting on. Oh, okay, more broth. Okay, okay. So yeah, all this stuff was sitting right in here. So I just made sure I strained all the broth out, which I thought I did, but that's all right. So yeah, so it's still onions and Brussels sprout and chicken in here. So yeah, that's what I do. That's how I reserve my broth. So yeah, this little bit will be for another gravy. Will be for gravy or whatever I want to use for this. Maybe I want to make my cream of chicken soup. I can use this broth right here. So yeah, I'm shocked that this is left. This is what's left. So see, look at it. Look at this. Oh, see, yeah, okay. Any other time would have slid all the way across the counter. All right, y'all. So that's a short video. I just want to show y'all how I make my broth. I get my broth from the chicken when I make my soup, That's where the broth come from. Whenever I make chicken, I throw some onions in there. I throw some green peppers in there if I have. I throw some broccoli in there and some carrots in there. That's how I make my broth. Is from when I make the chicken. I put the chicken in the pot. Of course, you got to season your chicken well. Make sure you clean your chicken first. Season it well, right? And if you're not cooking it right now, put it in Ziploc bags and throw it in your freezer. So that's what I do. So when you're ready to make chicken, all you got to do is let the chicken thaw out. Then throw it in the pot. Cut up your onion. Well, not cut up your onions right away. So I usually let it cook for like maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes before I add the onions to it. Because, I don't want the onions to disintegrate. So I usually throw the onions and the broccoli and whatever vegetables I'm using. I usually wait to the ending when it's almost done, like 30 minutes left or 45 minutes left, the cooking time for the chicken broth. I mean for the the chicken. So I don't put the onions in the beginning because it'll be disintegrated by the time it finished cooking. So yeah, so I let it cook for like about maybe 45 minutes. And then I add the onions, I add the carrots, I add the okra, whatever vegetable I'm going to add, I add it, you know. So, and then that makes it give it a good broth too. When you season your chicken well and you add vegetables to it, that gives you a good homemade chicken broth, chicken stock. I don't know what y'all want to call this. That fat right there and there is good. It's going to make your gravy scrumptious, deliciosos. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, I think I can take this label off. I don't really care too much for this label, but anywho, look at it. It's an old onion gravy label, but I can write over that and put chicken broth, whatever, and the date, whatever. It could be chicken veggie broth, you know. This right here ails you when you're sick. And so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in the freezer, label it, put it in the freezer, and when I'm ready to make whatever I want to make with this, you know, I mean, I can, if I want, I can get rid of this fat in it, but I like this in my broth. You can take it out or you can leave it in. It's all up to you. But I keep it in. I have a what they call that? Not a device, but what do they call that? What do they call that? Oh, I showed y'all before. It's some type of oh, I don't know what I did with it because I moved stuff around to put my new wave oven up there. But I have this device. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. All right, y'all, I found it. So if you want, you can use this to get rid of the fat out of the gravy. But I'm not going through all that, so I'm gonna leave mine in there. So yeah, when I save, you know, broth, you know, homemade broth. I make my own homemade broth, and sometimes I buy the store-bought broth. But I can't buy every brand. There's a certain brand that I can use. So if I don't feel like making my own homemade broth or stock, whatever y'all call it, I buy this brand. And I buy this brand, I buy unsalted, and this is the ingredients in it. If it says yeast in it, I don't buy it. So it says chicken stock, dehydrated chicken, natural flavor, and all that. You know, that's it, you know. This is the brand I get. Now, don't go buying it up from me. Okay, but if I usually stock up on this too. This right here. So, and you know, I don't feel like making this. This is my backup. But yeah, so whatever recipe is called for. So yeah, whatever recipe is called for home chicken stock, chicken broth, I use it. So it's good to have some on hand, you know. If I had like maybe 6 other jars of this, or I would can it, you know. I still have some in the pantry too. Some homemade chicken broth / stock, whatever y'all want to call it. I call it broth. It can be stock. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah. But I like this little layer of fat right here. You know, I like this little layer of, you know, it got flavor in that right there. You know. I like this. You know, you can see like the girth in there, the seasonings and stuff. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go because I'm talking a lot and it's, you know, I'm getting, you know, I'm rambling right now. But yeah, so whatever recipe says use stock or whatever, you can use that. You can use this in your rice. I never made rice with chicken stock before. I always use water. But I'm going to try that one day. Maybe 1 cup broth, 1 cup, you know, water, whatever. Yeah. So that's it, you guys. I really don't know how this thing works right here. I really don't know. You pour the broth into there. I don't know. And I think the fat go. I don't know. Does the fat go? Stopper keeps fat out of sprout. Oh. I don't even know how this contraption works. I don't know. All right, y'all. Thanks for Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you can. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all, chicken broth is easy to make. It is. Season your chicken real good. Throw you some vegetables in there. You know, fill that pot up. Not to where, like, maybe, let me see. Fill that pot up. Let me see. Ooh. Like, fill the pot up to, like, right there. You know, the water. And boom. Let it cook for an hour and 20 minutes. Like let it cook for 45 minutes, right? The chicken. In this, you know, the seasoned chicken in that water, right? Don't add your vegetables until, like, what? Like, you want to let it cook for an hour and 20 minutes? So, like, maybe that 45 minute. Throw in your onions, throw in your green peppers, throw in your carrots, throw in your broccoli, throw in your Brussels sprouts, okra, whatever vegetable you're cooking. And maybe you want to use potato too, because you don't want everything to be, how you say it, soggy, you know, or breaking up, you know. So add your that's how I do it. I add my vegetables at the end. Well, that's what I started to. I used to add it to the beginning, but you know. But if you're just using it to make stock, then by all means. But you know, but if you want to enjoy that vegetables and stuff with your meal, add it in at like 30 minutes before it finished cooking. 30, is it 45 minutes? 40? Echo. Never mind. What is, okay. Okay, Echo.
Oklahoma.
What is 120 take away 45?
60 minus 45 is 15.
Okay, so not, so it has to be 30 minutes. The chicken's been cooking. Then you add all your the rest of your vegetables and stuff. You want it to cook for 30 minutes. All those vegetables. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace.